Shall I tell them what we're talking about?
Yes, do.
We were invited to go to a university, which was Birmingham University,
Right.
in England, and debate on opposite sides. And the motion was, if I remember correctly, that this House believes that television has killed the art of conversation.
No, that conversation has killed the art of television.
Ah. You have a good memory as well.
Yes, I do.
It was about
yes.
2 years ago.
Yes, it was, yes.
I remember, however, Mr. Davies, that you beat me that night.
Yes. But I thought you looked lovely in the gown.
What gown?
And black, too.
And black with it.
And black with it.
Look, we see you a lot. I mean, we see a lot of you as well. I see you a lot. Met on Saturday afternoons, and you dominate the screen on a Saturday afternoon. You're cheerful, and you never look as though you have a headache or a hangover. Where were you before you walked through a television studio door? I don't mean that last Saturday. I mean...
No, I know exactly what you mean. I suppose, a glorified redcoat, in a sense, on an Atlantic liner crossing between Southampton and New York.
You mean you were a sailor?
I was a sailor.
What rank did you occupy?
I was a purser.
Does that mean you had to keep an eye on things that were going on?
I had to keep an eye on all kinds of things. Money, documents, people, entertainments.
Yeah.
But mainly entertainments, really.
So you were always kind of pushing people into having a jolly time?
Yes, yes. Come and join in. Take your partners for the nervous breakdown.
Did you call... Were you a bingo caller?
Yes, I was.
You were? I don't
yes,
believe that.
I was, yes. Yes. Clickety-click, 66, top of the house, 90, all that sort of thing.
You're very good. You don't need
Yes.
that. You've obviously got a good job waiting for you when you leave here as well. Do you ever wake up on a Saturday morning and think, oh, God, it's Saturday afternoon, I've got to go through, Wood Plumpton or Leicester?
No, I don't. No, I feel excited on a Saturday morning at
You do?
about 6 o'clock in the morning. It's just 2 minutes before we go on air that I begin to think that I'm doing the wrong thing. Because I think at that point, there are so many people going out to watch football matches, going out to watch the horses, doing their thing. And I suddenly think, what am I doing, confining myself to a studio when I could be doing all these exciting things?
You mean yourself, doing them yourself?
Yes.
Do you play games at all?
Yes, I do. Yes.
What's your favourite game?
Well, I play golf, badly.
Yeah. Do you play anything
I play cricket.
well?
No, not now. Not now.
Do you play anything well?
No.
Do you speak well?
Yes.
Do you know any more words that are longer than one syllable?
Yes. Yes.
When you're playing games, when you're playing golf, do you play in a tranquil kind of way, or are you hostile?
No, I'm competitive.
You are?
Yes, I am.
I suspected that.
I hate the opponent.
You do?
Yes.
Do you like being in charge of things?
Yes, I do.
Are you nervous because at this moment you're not sitting in the controlling seat?
Not in the least.
You're not?
No. No.
And you're not nervous on a Saturday lunchtime when the whole machinery
Yes,
gets
I
stopped?
am then. I must say I am. I think that I start by feeling very nervous, and then once we're on air, I feel exhilarated, and I think I enjoy myself for 4.5 hours. I really do. I feel that it's a very exhilarating experience. I'm glad when it's over, but for 4.5 hours, it's very difficult to sustain.
How do you wind down on a Saturday night, if it's not a rude question?
I go home, and it takes me about an hour and a half to go home, and then I join my family, and I feel relaxed. Wound down. Yes. Yeah.
The studio is remarkable, isn't it? For people who don't know. But we all see, you see, this is the thing about the world of sports studio, we all see what's going on.
You're talking about the birds now, aren't you? The ladies typing and all that sort of thing.
Am I?
Yes, you're going to.
I was going to. I was going to say, we sit there week after week after week, a lot of us, seeing all these ladies rush up and down.
Yes, the ladies
with bits
typing.
of paper all going like that, and pushing things in. And
now is the time for all good men to come to the end of the party.
Is there...
No,
Is there anything on these bits of
in
paper?
their defence, I must say that that might be the case in the early part of the programme, but suddenly the news starts rushing in from all over the world at about 2:30 and then onwards, and they're working very hard. But suddenly when we're on screen, of course, they've got to appear busy, haven't they, really?
And you've got to be on your toes the whole time.
The whole time.
I mean, does any, what sort of things go wrong? I mean, the possibilities or the opportunities.
Well, I suppose the most important thing that go wrong is that we lose suddenly a link from an outside broadcast. I mean, you can suddenly lose pictures and that sort of thing. So you've got to be aware that this might happen. And this has happened, obviously.
And you're ready to rush in and fill a gap.
Immediately.
Do you have things up your sleeve waiting for a rainy day of that kind?
Yes. Yes.
So
we have a standby situation so that we can, if we're losing pictures for more than about 2 or 3 minutes, we can go somewhere else. But we also have the earpiece, which is... Do you have an earpiece?
No, I don't.
No.
But I have one, but I'm not wearing it tonight. Go on, you have an earpiece with what?
Yes, we have an earpiece, and this is a kind of lifeline.
Yeah.
And through here, I can hear the director and the editor telling me exactly what to do.
You see, that would drive me into a frenzy. I couldn't bear that. I don't want to know
Why?
what they're all saying
Why?
about it. Because I want to listen to what you're saying, and I don't see how.
But that's the answer. You have to listen to both people. You have to listen to yourself, what you're saying, and to listen to what they're saying, because perhaps sometimes they're saying things that are rather more important than what you're saying.
I was about to say, I don't believe anybody could possibly say anything more important than what I'm saying. But I would have to listen to you like that.
Because,
you know what I mean?
no, when I say that, I simply mean that they are controlling things.
Right, but it's a different operation. I mean,
Well, of course
this is a
yes.
conversation.
Yes.
And
This
you're
is
in
live,
charge.
is it?
Ish.
Yeah.
And depends on you, that. And, you know, you have a different operation to control.
Yes.
What's the most horrendous thing that's gone wrong, or the most egg you've had on your face?
Well, I must confess, I have, of course, always had egg on my face, I suppose, but at some point or other. But I think simply when you lose everything that you have planned for the show. But there are so many backup things that, because it's live, you have to have this sort of flexibility. And there are very few occasions when you need have egg on your face.
But have you ever done or said anything which you've bitten your tongue out afterwards?
Well, yes, I have, actually, yes. Not on World of Sport, but when I was an announcer. I started life with Southern Television as an announcer. And I remember there was a program called The Palladium Show, which was live. And as an announcer, you had to fill in between the end of the show and the commercial break. And you didn't know really how long this was going to be. And we suddenly found ourselves with 2.5 minutes to spare. And I was a very young announcer, a very green announcer. And I suddenly felt the challenge. It was a lovely challenge. Let me do 2.5 minutes in vision. And this I did. And I thought, well, I shall talk about the Bonanza show that was going to happen the next day. And I said, well, now we just have a few moments before the next show, and it gives me time to talk about the Bonanza show, which you can see on the Ponderosa Ranch, the story of the town's big shot. And there are times when you know that you've said something, and there are times when you think that you haven't, or you don't even know that you have. And I knew.
You knew?
Yes.
Were there any letters?
No.
There will be. There will be tomorrow. If somebody came up to you, Richard, and said, we've enjoyed having you as presenter of World of Sport, and it's been a lovely ride, and we'd like to terminate your contract tomorrow or next week, God forbid, what would you do?
I don't know. I really don't know. I think that something would happen. I'm a fatalist, I think, in that sense. But I would dearly love to be associated with sport. And we've not talked about sport, but sport is something which is very dear to my heart. And I just feel that somehow, with my commitment to sport, there must be something there that I can do, and I'm sure something would happen.
Do you mean to promote it?
To be involved,
to make
some way.
Yeah. But
I don't know. I can't say in which way, but just to be involved, because that for me is terribly important.
Would you like to manage a football club, for instance?
No. We have enough football managers on ITV at the moment, really, I suppose.
Quipped Mr. Davies.
Oh.
But you've talked about persuasive about your commitment to sport. There isn't one job that you would want, then, even at this moment, if you could pick it off a tree.
I can't think of one, frankly, no. No. As long as I was involved, and I really do mean this, involved in sport in some way, I think I would be happy.